All right, what's up, people? What? I never know how to start this.
That's all right. They understand. We're here. We're going to show.
Mike and I are still wearing our hoodies because we don't want to show you our arms until we actually have a pump going. If you have a lifting partner, you can have them tap a muscle, especially if it's one of the harder ones, to activate for you. Kind of helps tap into that muscle-mind connection. And if someone ever tells you too easy, it means you're not going hard.
So at the top of each rep, you want to make sure you're getting a solid squeeze. Really put that strain on that muscle peak. Even if you need a little help to get the last couple, that's okay. Push that muscle to exhaustion. Nice.
All right, right now we're gonna use a straight bar. We are curling in the squat rack, but there's one, no one else in the gym, and two, they don't actually have any straight bars. So our goal right now is we want to hit that short head to kind of give it that fuller look. On the inside, it rests like right by your pec and your oblique. And so we're going to kind of find our working weight before we go into some heavy cheat girls. We'll superset that with something more controlled, so you guys don't think all of us just do cheat girls. Then we're going to superset it to something a little more controlled. A lot of people will do like dumbbell preachers, regular preacher bench as a detail exercise, and so they'll do like 8 to 12 to 15, 20 reps. That's fine, but implementing some heavier weights, especially on something like this, you can actually really overload the biceps. Just because it's a smaller muscle group doesn't mean to be a coward about the weights you're going to use, so long as you don't tear anything. You notice I didn't do full range of motion because it's a really quick way to tear your biceps on the preacher bench, because your like attachment right here, it's kind of in a compromised position. So you really don't gain anything when you're going overload. We'll do something for the lower half and to really feel that stretch later.
got some products. Logan, what are you gonna start with?
I'm gonna start with some grape pumpocalypse and then some deer candy bucked up black. One, the flavors mix really well together. And with like the glycer pump, all the citrulline and everything, the pumpocalypse is gonna be a fantastic complement to the bucked up black, which already provides endurance, focus, energy, and pump. And then the Pico 2 is gonna be nice for strength. So I'm gonna mix those two together before Mike and I get started on this biceps workout we're about to do. Because yes, I train biceps on their own day sometimes. And if I'm feeling like a real pump chaser, I might do 1.5 to 2 scoops of pump. Okay. You don't need it, but I'm just the type of person that wants to see how much I can get away with at any time.
Nice. So there's a couple different ways that you can do these drop sets. One way is to go through the whole drop set by yourself. This, you're gonna experience muscle fatigue and exhaustion, and obviously you're gonna have to keep dropping the weights in increments so that you're able to get a few reps. Another way to do it is with a partner, or to take time in between each set. So say I'm doing 55 now, I would go to complete muscle exhaustion, then my partner would jump in, go to his muscle exhaustion, then we would drop the weight. This would give you a little bit more rest and make it so you're able to lift a little bit more weight. But either way is fine. They're both gonna reach muscle exhaustion. One's lifting heavier for more stress, and one's completely fatiguing the muscle and building more of the endurance for the muscle. So we're going through the whole set from 55s to 45s to 35s, about 10 reps each or to failure.
Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna call me. Now I can't keep it all me. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna call me. Should've seen a look when they saw me. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna call me. Now I can't keep it all me. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna call me.
All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna focus on the brachialis, which is that muscle right there, runs in between the long head of the bicep and the lateral head of the tricep, and then down into the forearm. So we're gonna start with some preacher bench reverse curls, one of Larry Scott's favorite exercises, if that matters to any of you. Then we're gonna go over to alternating dumbbell hammers, just straight, and then some cross-body hammers. Then I do a suicide grip, which means I don't use my thumbs because it targets the forearms and your grip strength a little better.
They did not save us a seat at the table. I did it all with no help from a label. Came a long way just from stealing that cable. Teed up, drip down, save it, sit down, I don't need a cosign, need a new phone line. I think I'm too full of myself and they full of that hatred, they hated to see it. I don't need no help, I'm just being myself and they happen to pay me to be. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna call me. Now I can't keep it all me. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna call me. Should've seen a look when they saw me. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna call me. Now I can't keep it all me. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army. Remember when they didn't wanna.
So what Mike is gonna do is we want to get some time under tension, make sure there's no momentum left, because right now your biceps should already be nearly smoked. So the idea is we're gonna go as slow as possible, about 4 to 5 seconds up. We'll make sure we get a full stretch at the very bottom, and then 4 to 5 seconds down, of course, as well. Don't really pause anywhere. We just want to make sure we're finishing those biceps off. Mike will have a really hard time finishing his biceps off with 50 pounds because he has the craziest endurance of anyone I've ever met.
Tell him that daddy is home. Truly, he glad to be home. These gravity prone. Talk about the way that he look and he mad that he on. I've been on 10 with the 10 to the hoes in the market until there's no hoes in my pocket. These tend to be lying and tend to be hating on me cause I told them to stop it. Totally opposite every opinion. I'm doing whatever I'm feeling. Seem like the only few times when I asked for advice, what they gave me was never appealing. Lately, I feel like the man, yeah, the minute.
Last thing, Zotmans are gonna hit pretty much everything. You're gonna get a good pronation for the brachialis. You're gonna get full supination. And then since we're on an incline, you're you're gonna get a nice stretch. If you have any sort of like bicep tears or shoulder issues, incline curls can be a little bit nerve-wracking just because your shoulder and like the attachment where your long head attaches can be in kind of a compromised position.
Now I can't keep it all me. Need no help, that's all me. Could've went to jail or the army.
Hey, Logan, I thought we were done with biceps.
We are,
Let's go.
but I really like biceps.
Come on.
Okay.
When they didn't wanna call me, should've seen a look when they saw me.